Welcome to MERIL Tutorials. This tutorial will get you started on exploring the MERIL data. Visualisations tool for advanced reporting. Part 1. Grouping data. Go to www.meril.eu and scroll down to Visualise. Click on the Visualisations tool for performing advanced reporting. You'll be automatically redirected to the MERIL login page. Enter your login details and press Login. If you've forgotten your password, you can request a reset through meril@esf.org. You're automatically redirected to the Visual Reporting tool. With this tool, you can either group or filter the MERIL data. The user interface is particularly relevant for those who are familiar with CRIS and CERIF. 1. Example. Relate two types of information, e.g. the distribution of RIs by location. Once logged in, scroll down to see the entire page. With this tool, you can relate information from two data entities and group them by a third entity. For example, you can relate the distribution of RIs by access type to their geographic location. To do this, click on Select an Entity in the Entity 1 section. From the drop-down menu, select RI. Now, in the Entity 2 section, add the second relation entity by clicking on Select an Entity. From the drop-down menu, select Postal Address. Lastly, back in the Entity 1 section, add the entity by which you want to group the results by clicking on Select Grouping Scheme. From the drop-down menu, select Access Type. To obtain the results, click Run Query. The generated table summarizes for each country how many RIs can be accessed virtually, physically, or remotely. Totals at the bottom tells you how many RIs there are in each country. Click the third tab to obtain a histogram of this tabular information. The histogram depicts how many MERIL-listed RIs there are in each country. To see the amount of RIs for each country separated by access type, deselect Show Totals. You can export this histogram by clicking on the menu icon on the top right. Select any of the saving formats from the drop-down menu. Click the fourth tab to see the distribution of RIs on a map. You can zoom in and out on the map using your mouse wheel. Alternatively, press the plus and minus buttons. You can also change which type of RIs are being displayed on the map. To do this, click on Map Dataset. From the drop-down menu, choose by which access type the display results should be grouped. For example, to see all RIs that have physical access, select Physical from the drop-down menu. Hover over individual countries to see how many RIs there are. You can also export this map by clicking on the menu icon on the top right. Select any of the saving formats from the drop-down menu. Visualisations tool for advanced reporting, relevant for CRIS and CERIF users. This was the first tutorial on using the advanced reporting tool. If you'd like to learn how to filter data with this tool, proceed to the second tutorial.